Good afternoon, 26th October 21. Ship owners, the agency fees are going down because we are starting to realize that crew with a vaccine can join ships and travel, and crew without cannot. Simple. Therefore, it is getting simpler nowadays, and this is the feature that really it is constraining the budgets very much indeed. So before it was very complicated to do the crew management, it still is. The question is not more because of the COVID, the logistics. It is in a way. Hopefully, it will get eased up this supply, and so we will solve this situation. Therefore, the stability of the fees will go back down, as I mentioned, for fleets of 10 ships around this 3%. This is the tendency. And so look forward to having your quotes. Regarding nationalities, it is becoming a local focus crew supply. So previous policies of nationalities, either just Eastern European the top and then the rest Filipinos, now are more difficult to keep because of the COVID. Also, flight costs have gone up times four, and it is becoming very difficult to manage the budgets of travel on board ships. So, more often than not, we provide solutions of local crew, local talent, unification of ship owner pools and crew management pools are very important. And this is a tendency that we are keeping the budgets for 2022 stable. Although we have new issues with the dollar and the euro, probably the rumor says that they will be 1.1 approx dollar to euro. Therefore, that means that those ships, for example, in the Spanish flag, the officers will fly away to other units because they will get 10% more euro wage, and anyway, 10% more wage. Now, the supply demand of Filipinos and Indian crew, it is becoming important area to study. Recent studies say that the undersupply of Filipinos is covered by the excess of Indians, although the Indian supply has some few problems. For example, the ratings can go all the way up the ladder, and that means that one day, perhaps after 2 3 contracts of ratings, we will be having no more ratings in India. So we will have to go back to Filipinas. This is the tide goes up and the tide goes down kind of situation. And whether it is full moon or not, this is what we have to look after. But those are my thoughts. Perhaps it was moving towards India, and in the short term, perhaps it will go back to Filipinas because Filipinas will get their act together. There is many disruptions we put and many associations also improvements in the last 18 months. Of course, no association or disruption has been done, but these are the kind of leaders we have in the governments. Hopefully, we can constrain our own utility, our own intrinsic value, and defend our position in our own market. We can reduce this 1 trillion intrinsic value in the enlistment contracts of worldwide seafarers by reducing 20% of all your wages that end up somewhere else aside the pocket of the LOT, and that's where it has to be. So we are making, aside of fees, net improvements to the industry, like the transfers, $15 of each seafarer, Uh, we have also gotten into the software development, but I believe that sometimes these huge social media, Facebooks and these are very, very important and software developers too. But if we just need the next simplify and then the rosters, we don't need much of a software development so expensive just to go from point A to B. Work is the healthiest way to do so. So I hope you like this video and look forward having the quotes so you can benchmarking and then dear ship owner, because we have been here for generations and no one better than a proprietor, a business person can defend better your interest as a owner of fleet. And this is very common. There is huge conflicts of interest with ship managers because a lot of grants go into the pocket and the talent too of the ship manager, not the ship owner. Whilst crew manager direct with the ship owner, it does really have huge advantages, and just the little one is the talent that will stay in the long term. And all we are focused here is the long term, aren't we? Thank you very much indeed for your time. Like, subscribe, and pass it to other ship owners. Take care. Bye.